Everything you see, everything you believe, everything you think is real, is filtered, not by your eyes, not by your brain, but by systems you did not choose. The question is no longer, what is real? The question is, who controls it? Welcome to NeuroVerse Dimension. Humans like to believe they see the world as it is. We have this intuitive feeling that our senses are like windows, giving us a direct, unfiltered view of what's out there. But perception has always been selective. Think about it. Right now, your brain is filtering out the sensation of your clothes on your skin, the low hum of a refrigerator, the feeling of the chair beneath you. It does this so you can focus on what it deems important. Your brain constantly edits reality, and it's not just our biology. Our culture frames our reality. The society we grow up in gives us a set of assumptions, a lens through which we interpret events. Our language limits it. The words we have shape the concepts we can think about. If a language doesn't have a word for a specific emotion, it's harder for its speakers to even recognize and process that feeling. So, you see, reality has never been raw. It has always been interpreted, always curated, first by our own biology, then by our society. So, where does artificial intelligence fit into all of this? Artificial intelligence does not create this problem. It scales it. It takes this natural process of filtering and interpretation and puts it on steroids, creating a feedback loop of unprecedented power and scope. Today, reality is personalized. What you see online is not what I see. What I see is not what your neighbor sees. Complex, invisible algorithms decide everything. They decide which news articles appear at the top of your feed, making them seem more urgent and credible. They decide which political ideas feel popular by showing you an endless stream of similar opinions, creating an echo chamber. They decide which truths feel important by constantly reinforcing certain narratives while burying others. AI doesn't directly tell you what to think. That would be too obvious, too easy to resist. Instead, it operates on a much deeper, more subtle level. It decides what you notice, and in our information-saturated world, what you never see might as well not exist. If a major global event happens, but the algorithm decides it's not engaging enough for you, you may never even hear about it. It's a form of censorship that doesn't feel like censorship at all. It just feels like your world. This brings us to a critical point. Civilizations, societies, communities, they all require a shared reality. To function, we need a baseline of shared facts. We need shared narratives that bind us together. We need a shared sense of meaning and purpose. Think about the great projects of history, from building cathedrals to landing on the moon. They were only possible because large groups of people believed in the same story, agreed on the same set of facts, and worked toward a common goal. Artificial intelligence fundamentally fragments this shared reality. As each individual receives a uniquely tailored version of the world, our common ground erodes. Reality becomes plural. My reality, your reality, their reality. And when reality is plural, truth becomes optional. It's no longer a universal constant we can all appeal to. It becomes just another preference, like your taste in music or food. When you can choose your own facts, when you can live in a bubble where your beliefs are never challenged, consensus dissolves. How can we solve global problems like climate change or pandemics if we can't even agree on the basic facts of the situation? We retreat into digital tribes, increasingly hostile to anyone outside our algorithmically curated bubble. Now, let's talk about simulation. The idea of living in a simulation is no longer a futuristic sci-fi concept. You already live inside one, but it's not a full immersion virtual world like in the movies. It's far more subtle and, in many ways, more powerful. You live inside a cognitive simulation. Your attention is the currency of this simulation. Algorithms are designed with surgical precision to capture and hold it. Every notification, every recommended video, every endlessly scrolling feed is a tool to guide your focus. Your emotions are nudged. Content is selected to make you feel outrage, joy, or curiosity, whatever keeps you scrolling, clicking, and engaging. Your behavior is predicted. These systems know you better than you know yourself. They know when you're likely to be bored, when you're susceptible to an impulse purchase, when you're feeling lonely. And they use this knowledge to influence your next move. The scary part is, you are not trapped in a simulation. You are managed by one. You still have free will, you still make choices, but those choices are made within a carefully constructed environment designed to steer you in a predictable direction. It's like a river. You can swim wherever you want within the river, but the river's current is always pushing you downstream toward a predetermined destination. AI does not invent meaning. It's not a conscious entity with its own agenda. It amplifies patterns. It looks at vast amounts of data. What we click, what we sorry, how long we would chant it, identifies patterns of what keeps us engaged. Then, it amplifies those patterns, showing us more of the same. But here's the crucial part. Whoever controls the system, whoever designs the algorithm, controls the amplification. They decide which patterns get amplified and which get ignored. Reality is no longer discovered through exploration and critical thinking. It is curated, and in the digital age, curation is power. In a world of infinite information, truth is forced to compete with comfort. And it's not a fair fight. An inconvenient truth that challenges your worldview is uncomfortable. A soothing lie that confirms your biases is comfortable. Which one do you think an algorithm designed for maximum engagement will show you? AI optimizes for engagement, not for accuracy. The most effective reality wins, not the most honest one, the one that is most addictive, most emotionally resonant, most shareable. In this new ecosystem, truth becomes inefficient. It's slow, it's nuanced. It requires effort to understand. It's simply outcompeted by the lightning-fast, emotionally charged content that our AI-driven systems favor. The future will not be decided by weapons, or armies, or economies alone. It will be decided by perception. The battleground is the human mind. Who controls attention, controls reality. And AI is the ultimate attention machine. It is the most powerful tool ever created for capturing, directing, and monetizing human focus. So, the big question is, can humans reclaim reality? Can we break free from this cognitive simulation? Only partially. The first and most important step is awareness. Simply understanding that your reality is being filtered and manipulated creates resistance. It allows you to question what you see, to ask why you're being shown this particular piece of content at this particular moment. The second step is silence. We need to consciously create moments of digital silence in our lives, time away from the screens, away from the constant stream of notifications and recommendations. It is in this silence that our own thoughts can finally emerge, free from algorithmic influence. Silence creates clarity. And the third step is disconnection. This doesn't mean becoming a hermit and abandoning technology altogether. It means consciously choosing to disconnect in order to reconnect with the physical world and with people face to face. Disconnection creates perspective. It reminds us that the algorithm's version of the world is just that one version, not the whole picture. Ultimately, reality is not what surrounds you. It is what you choose to engage with. You have the power to choose what you consume, who you talk to, and where you place your attention. If reality is filtered, if it is curated, if it is optimized for engagement, then reality itself becomes artificial. And the final question is not, is this real? The question we must all ask ourselves is, who decided that it should be? Welcome to NeuroVerse Dimension. Join us next time as we explore a question that has haunted humanity since the beginning of time: the end of death, immortality in the age of technology. One dimension at a time. Thanks for watching.